Hello, hello, hello. Just wanted to jump in here real quick and find out from you, when was the last time you had headshots done? That's a question for you. If it's been over a year, definitively it's time to get that fresh look. If it's from before COVID, it's definitely time. So I'm in the studio today getting prep work with, this is Tatiana, and I practice with her and getting my settings right. So when you walk in, everything is lit and ready to go. So you're going to walk in, you're going to stand in front of this, you're going to check your hair, you're going to check your makeup. We're going to grab a couple of test shots, figure out which side looks best for you, kind of thing like that. Corporate headshots are usually from the waist up, and then you can crop them to whatever you want. But the big question is, when was the last time you had your headshot done? I've had mine done twice this year already from other photographers, but when was the last time you had a fresh, updated look? The same picture from 2017, it's definitely changed. Even though you like it, people might not recognize you. Things like hairstyles that have changed. And if you're meeting clients and customers and they're like, oh, that's not the same as I didn't even know what you look like. I always send my headshot ahead of time. If I've never met you, I always send it ahead of time. Hey, by the way, this is what I look like. That way they're not walking in and like wondering, if I'm 6'2" or 4'1" or, whatever it is. So I always tell people ahead of time what I look like just so they can do that. So when was the last time you had your headshots done? I'm doing a test with a new microphone right now, so I wanted to see how this looks, how it sounds, and recordings, and I'm going to put the link in the description for the microphone and the instructions behind that. Very, very simple when it comes to the Bluetooth. It's connected to your smartphone, so I'm recording on my smartphone this time, not my Sony a6600, so I'm just trying a couple of things out, but I figured why not talk about headshots? When's the last time you had them done? If you need them done, my information's down below. I do travel. I've gone into corporations and lawyers' offices and set things up inside of one separate room and then have 13, 14, 15 different people line up outside the door, call the name. They look at their click, click, click. They look at the pictures. They like them. I edit them, I send them back, and then they get to use them on the social media or even the corporate offices like that. I've done dentist's office with 45 different people at the same time. So it does take a little bit of time. And if you haven't done your headshots in a long time, it's time. Bite the bullet, get in front of the camera, hire somebody that you know or hire somebody that could just, get the shots done. The days of doing cell phone headshots is done. It's done. The quality is not the same. I know iPhones are so good and Androids are so good, and I get that, but you got to step out. If you want to separate yourself from, if you're a doctor or a lawyer and you want to separate yourself from the crowd, getting a professional headshot done. We can make the background gray. We can make the background white. We can keep it black. So little tip for that. Solids work the best. So when you show up, don't show up with leopard skin and leopard patterns and things like that. Keep it simple, keep it solid. We always shoot from the waist up when it comes to that. Branding sessions, that's completely different. That's another topic. Right now, these are just headshots. If you're going to wear a blazer of some sort, if you wear a nice blouse underneath it, have that color pop, and then we'll change the color background to gray so that you can turn around and have a nice color pop between the two. We find out if this side is better. We find out if this side is better. Once we know that, then we focus from there on the hands and the arm positions and things like that. And we just go through and retouch them, and then we get them back to you. And you get a fresh new look to your social media or even your business account or LinkedIn or anything else like that. It's time for a fresh look. If you haven't had a headshot done in at least a year and you're looking at 2 years, information down below. I'd love to help you out. We'll be set up. Tatiana will be set up as soon as you come walking in. It's a 15-minute process. You walk in, we pose you, figure out which side you like better. Then from there, it's click, 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 click. 7, 8, 9 images later, you like, perfect, we're done. We're off. And then you get the images in a day or two, and then we're good to go from there. So when's the last time you had a headshot? The importance of having a headshot, get a fresh, nice, clean look. And thank you guys for coming back to the channel. Today we talked about headshots and the importance of it. And when was the last time you had one? It's time. It's time. Tatiana and I will be waiting for you. So stay tuned and keep on smiling because it hurts less. Peace.